What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some ways that I feel like we can feel good about ourselves during a time where we may feel like we're falling off, you know? It's hard to already stay mentally on point during a time like this. I just want to share ways that we can still feel good during this time. I read a book a long time ago called A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. He's a Holocaust survivor, and what he basically teaches in that book is that suffering is a choice. I was in a relationship once that literally tore me down as far as my self-esteem. So when it ended, I thought I was ugly. Like literally, I thought I was ugly. I thought I wasn't that smart. My heart was broken. Every single bit of confidence was stripped from me. And then my circumstances matched that at the time. So here are the 5 steps that I took that turned my life around and that always keep me on track to this day when I start to have low moments. Number 1, let go of people who are negative or have a negative influence on you in your life. When you're around it, you draw it in. It's just the law of attraction. What you focus on, what you're around, what you continuously do on a daily basis comes to you. So once I cut off that bad anchor, and I call it an anchor because it was weighing me down emotionally, mentally. Once I let go of that anchor, it was only uphill from there. Once you hit a certain level of low, there's nowhere to go but up. We all have intuition, we all have gut feelings, and we all can feel vibes. It just depends on how in tune you choose to be. I'm very in tune. I always know when the vibe is off. I always know when I'm being shaded. It's just how I decide to handle it. So most times I won't. I'll let it rock. I'll let it pass. And then sometimes I'll just be done. It depends on my limit. It's levels to it. I can tolerate people longer than I probably should, but I've learned over the years that it's never worth it. Keep consistently positive people around you, because it will do nothing but uplift you. Even if they're not specifically trying to uplift you, their energy is uplifting. Let go of those negative people. They're doing you more harm than good. 2, write down what you're grateful for. It's an easy question, but it's a hard question because now you have to really focus on the things that make you happy instead of your problems or instead of the things that are bothering you. Off top, it's for being alive, period. I'm here, I'm blessed, period. Then I dig a little deeper, and then I become grateful for my health. I become grateful for my ability to work in a time like this and earn income when many can't. That's a blessing. That makes me happy. I start really diving into that, and then by the time you stop thinking about it, it's like, what was I even mad about? Why don't I feel good? Like, I have so much to be smiling for, to be thankful for. Therefore, I am. Period. The 3rd one, I would say do some self-care. I always say do a facial. And I say do a facial because your skin, you don't even realize how much you've neglected your skin until you treat it. So I woke up one day during the quarantine, and sometimes you ever just like walk by the mirror and just be like, ugh, what's going on with all of that? Like, like, have you ever done that? I do that almost every morning. But I will say, once I gave myself a facial and did a peel off mask and remove that layer of dead skin, how much more attractive I felt. Not just because, you know, it peeled off a layer of skin, so now my skin's glowing a little bit. That helped. But it was also because, like, I feel good. I just did something nice for myself, and myself is thankful for it. That makes you feel good when you do something that makes yourself proud. Whether even if it's as small as a facial, it matters. And then go in the mirror, do a hair flip, tell yourself you're that bee, and be happy, period. And if that doesn't make you feel good, do something that makes you feel good. Do something like dance. Do something like cook. For example, when I told my story about how I got out of a low state, I expressed myself in the form of art. Art is the best way to express yourself because there's no rules. No one's going to tell you that's right or wrong. And it could be private, it could be public. I recommend sharing art because sharing it is a way for other people going through something might be able to relate to it. In those cases, you can end up inspiring. And what did Nipsey say? Inspiring is the greatest human act. So I recommend sharing art even if it feels too personal. Put it out there. So it'll help somebody. Do something that you know will make you feel good. I would say book a trip, but we're not in that place right now because booking a trip always makes me happy. 5 is laugh. Laughing is so healing and it makes you feel so good. Have you ever had like just that knee slapping laugh and you're crying? It's so funny. Like, don't you just feel like so relaxed when that's over? It's like after you heard the joke, whatever, something funny happened, you laugh, you can't breathe, you're just laughing and crying, and then you're done, and it's like, whew, that was funny, that was good. And then you're just like smiling because you know something great just happened. It's the feeling that you should hold on to. Like, you should always laugh and find humor in things, even if other people don't think it's funny. There's so much that I laugh at that people don't think is funny, and it used to make me feel weird, but now I'm okay with it. You don't have to take life that seriously because you know what? You're not going to get out alive anyway. I didn't make that up. Basically, what I'm saying is laugh and enjoy yourself. I do want to talk about one more thing because I don't want to ignore the fact that validation is a thing and it does make you feel good. Although it is flattering, never, ever, 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 ever rely on people to make you feel good. Matter of fact, don't rely on people for anything. Because the hardest thing for people to be is consistent. So I say all that to say, hearing that we're beautiful, hearing that we're special and smart and appreciated, although that is nice, it shouldn't be the end-all be-all for your self-esteem. And the reason is because when it stops, you'll feel like nothing. And it will stop. Don't rely on people to make you happy. Don't rely on people to make you feel good. Only you can do that. What you'll end up doing is getting in situations where you'll never be fulfilled because you're expecting someone to do something that is ultimately not their responsibility. So keep all of that in mind. I say all of this to say, as long as I believe in me and live by the code of being generally righteous and being the best version of myself that I can be, there's no reason why I should feel unwanted or unattractive when I know who I am and when I know what I'm capable of and what I know what's ahead of me. And it's pure brightness. And as long as you think the same for yourself, then it's true. It all starts with you. I believe suffering, like Viktor Frankl said, is a choice. We can choose to be mad or pissed off or whatever, feel ugly, whatever, but then we can choose to not be. And once you make that choice, no one can say anything to make you feel otherwise, because you'll hold that power. Because when you feel better, you treat other people better. You stop having unrealistic expectations of people. You stop being a weird person. And that's my whole point. That's my whole message. That's the message I want you to know. Find that power, that strength, that love within yourself, and you'll have it forever. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram @JaneeJones_. And until next time, bye, girl.